Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that could be life-changing if you're dealing with arthritis or know someone who is. We're talking about 3 powerful plant-based proteins that can help reduce pain and inflammation naturally. Arthritis affects millions of people worldwide, causing pain, stiffness, and reduced mobility. While medication certainly has its place, what you eat can have a profound impact on your symptoms. Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. When you have arthritis, your body is in a state of chronic inflammation. The foods you choose can either fuel that fire or help put it out. Today, I'm sharing 3 plant-based proteins that research shows can help reduce inflammation and support joint health naturally. We'll be covering lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, 3 affordable, versatile, and delicious protein sources that pack a serious anti-inflammatory punch. I'll explain why each one works, share the science behind their benefits, and give you practical ways to incorporate them into your daily meals. Before we dive in, I want to share a quick personal story. My mother has been living with rheumatoid arthritis for over 15 years. When she first started incorporating these foods into her diet consistently, she noticed a significant difference in her pain levels within just a few weeks. While everyone's experience is different, the research on these foods is promising, and I've seen the benefits firsthand. If you're ready to learn how these plant-powered proteins can help you manage arthritis naturally, stay tuned. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our weekly videos on natural health solutions. Before we dive into our star ingredients, let's quickly understand what we're dealing with. Arthritis isn't just one condition. It's a term that covers over 100 different types of joint diseases. The most common are osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. In osteoarthritis, the cartilage that cushions your joints wears down over time. In rheumatoid arthritis, your immune system mistakenly attacks your joints, causing inflammation and pain. What both have in common is inflammation, and that's where our food choices come in. What we eat directly impacts our body's inflammatory response. Some foods trigger inflammation, while others help reduce it. Animal products, especially red meat and dairy, can increase inflammation for many people. On the flip side, plant-based proteins like the ones we're discussing today have been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects. When we look at the research on dietary patterns and arthritis, we consistently see that diets rich in plant foods are associated with lower levels of inflammation markers and reduced arthritis symptoms. Plant proteins specifically provide the amino acids needed for tissue repair without the inflammatory compounds found in some animal products. Now that we understand the connection between food and arthritis, let's dive into our first powerful plant protein, lentils. Let's talk about lentils. These tiny nutritional powerhouses pack a serious punch when it comes to fighting arthritis pain and inflammation. Lentils are an exceptional source of plant-based protein, providing about 18 grams per cup when cooked. But what makes them particularly effective for arthritis is their unique nutrient profile. First, lentils are rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. For arthritis sufferers, magnesium helps relax muscles around painful joints and has been shown to reduce inflammation markers in the blood. 1 cup of cooked lentils provides about 17% of your daily magnesium needs. Lentils are also loaded with potassium, which helps balance sodium levels in your body. When sodium and potassium are out of balance, it can lead to water retention and increased inflammation. By getting plenty of potassium from foods like lentils, you're helping your body maintain that crucial balance. The fiber in lentils, about 16 grams per cup, does more than just support digestive health. It helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is essential for managing inflammation. When your blood sugar spikes, it triggers an inflammatory response throughout your body, which can worsen arthritis symptoms. The soluble fiber in lentils slows down digestion and prevents those harmful spikes. Perhaps most importantly for arthritis sufferers, lentils are one of the best plant sources of folate. This B vitamin helps lower levels of an amino acid called homocysteine, which at high levels can trigger inflammatory processes in the body. By keeping homocysteine in check, the folate in lentils helps reduce a key driver of inflammation. 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that participants who consumed lentils at least twice a week had significantly lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation, compared to those who rarely ate lentils. This suggests that regular lentil consumption can help reduce the systemic inflammation that worsens arthritis symptoms. One of the best things about lentils is how easy they are to prepare. Unlike many beans, they don't require soaking, just a quick rinse and they're ready to cook. To cook basic lentils, simply rinse them under cold water, then add to a pot with water or broth at a ratio of 1 part lentils to 3 parts liquid. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer until tender, about 20 to 30 minutes depending on the variety. Red lentils cook the fastest, while green and brown take a bit longer. Let me show you how to make my mother's favorite anti-inflammatory lentil soup. We'll start with 1 cup of red lentils, 1 diced onion, 2 carrots, chopped, 2 stalks of celery, chopped, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger, grated, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 4 cups of vegetable broth, a squeeze of lemon juice, and fresh cilantro for garnish. The turmeric and ginger in this recipe amplify the anti-inflammatory benefits of the lentils, creating a powerhouse meal for arthritis relief. This soup freezes beautifully, so you can make a big batch and have it on hand for those days when your arthritis is flaring up and cooking feels too challenging. Lentil salad with lemon olive oil dressing, lentil tacos with avocado, simple dal with turmeric and cumin. Let's talk about how to realistically add more lentils to your weekly routine. I recommend starting with just 2 to 3 lentil-based meals per week. Here's a simple plan. Monday, add a 1/4 cup of cooked lentils to your lunch salad. Wednesday, make a batch of lentil soup for dinner. Saturday, try lentil pasta instead of regular pasta for a protein boost. You can buy lentils dried in bulk, which is the most affordable option, or for convenience, you can find pre-cooked lentils in the refrigerated section of many grocery stores. They even come in shelf-stable packages that are perfect for quick meals. Now, I know some of you might be concerned about digestive issues with lentils. If you're not used to eating them, start with small portions and gradually increase. Cooking them thoroughly and adding digestion-friendly spices like cumin or fennel can help. And remember, your body adapts over time, so initial digestive discomfort usually subsides as your gut microbiome adjusts. I've been adding lentils to my diet 3 times a week for the past 6 months, and the difference in my joint pain is remarkable. I used to wake up with stiff fingers every morning, but now that stiffness has reduced by about 70%. I wish I'd known about this connection between diet and arthritis years ago. Now that we've covered the amazing benefits of lentils, let's move on to our second inflammation-fighting powerhouse, chickpeas. Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, have been cultivated for over 7,000 years. These versatile legumes aren't just delicious. They're packed with nutrients that can help manage arthritis symptoms naturally. Like lentils, chickpeas are an excellent source of plant protein, with about 15 grams per cup. But what makes them particularly beneficial for arthritis sufferers are their impressive anti-inflammatory properties. Chickpeas are rich in polyphenols, plant compounds with powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. These polyphenols help neutralize free radicals in your body, reducing oxidative stress that can damage your joints and increase inflammation. For arthritis sufferers, this means less pain and better mobility. Chickpeas also provide vitamin C, which is essential for collagen production. Collagen is the main structural protein in your cartilage, so maintaining healthy collagen is crucial for joint health. By supporting collagen production, the vitamin C in chickpeas helps maintain joint integrity and function. The fiber in chickpeas, about 12 grams per cup, doesn't just help regulate blood sugar. It also feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. This is important because emerging research shows a strong connection between gut health and inflammation. When your gut bacteria are balanced, they produce compounds that help reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your joints. A fascinating study published in the Arthritis Research and Therapy Journal found that participants who consumed legumes like chickpeas at least 4 times per week showed significantly improved symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis compared to those who ate them less frequently. Researchers attributed this to the combined effects of the protein, fiber, and antioxidants found in these foods. Chickpeas are incredibly versatile and can be used in countless dishes. Let's go through some simple ways to prepare them for maximum anti-inflammatory benefits. If you're using dried chickpeas, they do require soaking, ideally overnight. After soaking, rinse them thoroughly and simmer in fresh water for about 1.5 to 2 hours until tender. You can also use a pressure cooker to reduce cooking time to about 20 minutes. For convenience, canned chickpeas are perfectly fine. Just be sure to rinse them thoroughly to reduce the sodium content. 1 can equals about 1.5 cups of cooked chickpeas. Now let me show you how to make an anti-inflammatory chickpea curry that's not only delicious, but specifically designed to combat arthritis pain. 2 cans of chickpeas rinsed and drained, 1 onion diced, 3 cloves of garlic minced, 1 tablespoon fresh ginger grated, 1 tablespoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon cumin, half a teaspoon coriander, 1 can coconut milk, 1 cup spinach, fresh cilantro for garnish. The turmeric in this recipe contains curcumin, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. Combined with the protein and fiber from the chickpeas, this dish is like medicine in a bowl for arthritis sufferers. Let's talk about realistic ways to add chickpeas to your weekly routine. As with lentils, aim for 2 to 3 chickpea-based meals per week to start seeing benefits. Tuesday, add roasted chickpeas to your lunch salad. Thursday, make hummus for a snack with vegetable sticks. Sunday, prepare chickpea curry for dinner. Beyond cooking chickpeas from scratch, there are many convenient products available today. Hummus comes in dozens of flavors, roasted chickpea snacks are available pre-packaged, and even chickpea pasta is becoming popular as a high-protein alternative to wheat pasta. Some people find chickpeas cause digestive discomfort. If that's you, try starting with smaller portions and gradually increasing as your body adjusts. You can also try different preparations. Some people who don't tolerate whole chickpeas well find that hummus or chickpea flour is easier to digest. I started eating hummus daily and adding chickpeas to my salads about 3 times a week. Within a month, I noticed the morning stiffness in my knees had decreased significantly. I used to need about 30 minutes each morning before I could move comfortably, and now it's down to about 5 minutes. It's been life-changing. Now let's move on to our third inflammation-fighting plant protein, tofu. This versatile food has been a staple in Asian cuisines for centuries, and for good reason. Tofu might seem intimidating if you haven't cooked with it before, but I promise, it's one of the most versatile and beneficial foods you can add to your arthritis-fighting arsenal. Tofu is made from soybeans, which are one of the few plant foods that provide a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs. A half-cup serving of tofu provides about 10 grams of high-quality protein. One of tofu's standout benefits for arthritis sufferers is its omega-3 fatty acid content. While not as high as fatty fish, tofu does provide ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation in the body. These healthy fats help decrease the production of compounds that trigger joint pain and inflammation. Tofu is also an excellent source of calcium, especially when it's made with calcium sulfate. This is crucial for arthritis patients, as maintaining bone density is essential for joint health. Just half a cup of calcium-set tofu can provide up to 20% of your daily calcium needs, without the potentially inflammatory effects of dairy. Perhaps most importantly for arthritis sufferers, tofu contains compounds called isoflavones. These plant compounds have a structure similar to estrogen and have been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects in the body. Research suggests that isoflavones may help reduce the production of inflammatory cytokines, molecules that trigger inflammation and pain in your joints. A 2018 study published in the journal Nutrients found that participants who consumed soy products like tofu regularly had lower levels of inflammatory markers compared to those who didn't. The researchers observed that the effect was particularly pronounced in women with rheumatoid arthritis. One of the things that makes tofu so versatile is that it comes in different textures. Let's look at the main types and how to use them. Extra firm tofu is best for grilling, baking, and stir-fries. Firm tofu is great for scrambles and chunky additions to soups. Soft tofu is perfect for smoothies and creamy sauces. And silken tofu is ideal for puddings, mousses, and dressings. For most savory tofu dishes, you'll want to press the tofu first to remove excess water. This helps it absorb marinades better and gives it a firmer texture. You can use a tofu press or simply wrap the tofu in clean kitchen towels and place something heavy on top for about 30 minutes. Now I'll show you how to make my favorite anti-inflammatory tofu stir-fry that's specifically designed to help reduce arthritis pain. You'll need 1 block of extra firm tofu, pressed and cubed, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger grated, 1 red bell pepper sliced, 2 cups of broccoli florets, 1 cup of snow peas, 2 tablespoons of low-sodium tamari or soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon of honey or maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, which is optional, 2 green onions sliced, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. This stir-fry combines the anti-inflammatory properties of tofu with those of garlic, ginger, and colorful vegetables. The bright colors in these veggies indicate the presence of different antioxidants, each helping to fight inflammation in their own way. If you're new to tofu, start with just 1 tofu-based meal per week, then gradually increase as you discover preparations you enjoy. Monday, try a tofu scramble for breakfast. Wednesday, add cubed firm tofu to your soup. And Friday, make a tofu stir-fry for dinner. Tofu is widely available in most grocery stores these days. You'll find it in the refrigerated section, often near the produce. Some stores also carry pre-seasoned or pre-baked tofu products that make meal preparation even easier. I know some of you might be concerned about soy consumption. The current research shows that whole soy foods like tofu are safe and beneficial for most people, including those with arthritis. The isoflavones in soy have been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects, not pro-inflammatory ones as sometimes claimed. That said, if you have a soy allergy or particular concerns about soy, please consult with your healthcare provider before adding tofu to your diet. I was skeptical about tofu at first, but after adding it to my diet twice a week for the past few months, I've noticed a significant improvement in my hand mobility. As someone with osteoarthritis in my fingers, being able to button my shirts more easily has been a huge quality of life improvement. For the most powerful anti-inflammatory effect, consider combining these 3 plant proteins throughout your week. Each brings unique benefits to the table: lentils, magnesium, folate, and potassium; chickpeas, polyphenols, vitamin C, and fiber; tofu, complete protein, isoflavones, and calcium. Try a power bowl that combines all 3, like this anti-inflammatory protein bowl, base of brown rice or quinoa; lentils seasoned with cumin and turmeric; roasted chickpeas with herbs; baked tofu with sesame seeds; fresh vegetables like spinach, carrots, and bell peppers; drizzle of olive oil and lemon juice. This kind of meal provides a complete protein profile along with a wide spectrum of anti-inflammatory compounds that work together to reduce arthritis pain and support joint health. So there you have it, 3 incredible plant-based proteins that can help reduce arthritis pain and inflammation: lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. These foods are packed with essential nutrients like protein, fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that can support your joint health, ease discomfort, and keep you feeling better every day. Whether you're adding lentils to a hearty soup, tossing chickpeas into a salad, or cooking up a delicious tofu stir-fry, these plant-based options are not only great for your body, but also easy to include in your meals. By choosing these power-packed foods, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to fight inflammation and support your joints naturally. Remember, consistency is key. You won't see dramatic results overnight, but incorporating these foods regularly over weeks and months can lead to significant improvements in pain and mobility. Start with just 2 to 3 meals per week featuring these foods and build from there. While these dietary changes can be powerful, they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to managing arthritis. Always work with your healthcare provider and view these foods as complementary to your medical treatment, not as replacements. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for more tips on natural remedies and healthy living. I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite anti-inflammatory foods for managing arthritis? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next video.